What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I know a lot of times we use the terminology such as modern women, okay? We use that term a lot to depict an attitude that ladies have with a certain level of entitlement that they feel that they should receive from the men in their life, whether it's sexual or non-sexual. But now, guys, we are in a time where we get to see modern women have this same attitude towards each other. We've seen it in the political office. We've seen it with the Fannie Willis situation. We've seen it with so many other things. We've seen it with Tiffany Henyard. We got a chance to see women being entitled toward each other. And none is greater than fan bases. I mean, I've seen Cardi B drag her fan base and talk to them like they are crazy. I mean, Cardi B made millions of dollars off this fan base, and she goes off on him, and really it doesn't even make any sense because she went off on her fan base for like, I'm not with Offset no more, don't be out here spreading that lie. Then she was back there asleep with the guy like the next day, and then, well, I needed some D, and you know, just crazy. I mean, it made absolutely no sense. But even worse than her is Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat has to be, quite honestly, the most disrespectful artist toward her fans I have seen in modern history. I'm talking about just rude, like insulting her fans, losing thousands of followers, not giving a damn. And you know what? These people are so crazy, they still go out there and they support her. She sells out. I believe Brother George was telling me she came to Philadelphia, sold out. Meg Thee Stallion can't sell out, but she can. All right? And out there just getting disrespected like crazy. She talks about her fans like nobody's business. What did she do today? I'm glad you asked that question. Doja Cat has announced her exit from Instagram, saying she needed to take care of her mental health. Listen to this. Hey, I'm gonna activate because I'm not really feeling this anymore. You guys take care of yourselves. I like coming here to find inspo and see people being creative, but I just feel like this is getting to be too much. The way I'm spoken to on here and treated makes me have effed up thoughts. Please watch how you talk to and about people on the internet. Bye. Like, okay, like people talk crazy to a lot of people on the internet, but this is a lady who does it to other people, other celebrities. Now there's no accountability. I'm gonna tie this in, okay? When you're a person that's like Doja Cat, that has no accountability, you're doing whatever you want, what kind of people can you expect to date? Can you tell me? Who do you think you can actually date? I'll tell you. Jay Cyrus, a poor online comedian in comparisons to her, who has nowhere to go, who has, I don't know, all kind of allegations of, sexual, all kind of things against him. That's what you get. Wanna know why? Because nobody wants to put up with a person that has that kind of attitude. That's why. We gotta be honest. See, a lot of this always blaming the victim on people, like, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize it. I'm like, yo, there's a problem with a lot of these people. Yeah, I'm working on your mental health. Yeah, you definitely need to work on it. No, but not for the reason why you think. Something is really wrong with you in general. It's not nobody else's fault, as you would see. Something is really wrong with you. And the more that I'm looking at how guys are talking about, man, dating with modern women is hard. It's very, not easy to do. And I'm thinking, man, it can't be easy to do because, we don't know how much the mental health disparity is out there. You don't know what you're dealing with. Just listen to some of the people that you've been trying to date. Listen to them come to resolutions about certain things. Just try to find the pathway of how they're trying to make a connection as to how they think about solving an issue. And if you just shut up and let them talk, I'm talking to most men, you will be like, what the is she talking about? Like, don't even say nothing. Just look at them. If you just sat there and just listen to what has happened, what has transpired in their life, you would easily be motivated to give up. Like now, because at first I'm like, man, she's fine. Man, she got a banging body. And then that's cool, right? But when you sit there and listen to it for what it is, and if you have enough experience, you're gonna know, man, this person lives in a different world. And now you're not mad at modern women or modern anybody. We're not saying that all people have this train of thought. But here's what you can be. you can feel like, whoa, well, that person is just not able to date. That person has a problem that needs to possibly be medically examined. And I believe that number is more than what people want to actually admit. It is. And Doja Cat is definitely, I believe, and I'm not an active health professional, but I believe that she's way above abnormal when it comes to seeking help and needing help. And instead of getting mad at some of these people that we've been talking about on the internet, we need to look at it for what it most likely is. It's most likely a health crisis, a mental health crisis. We don't know how many ladies are taking a certain sorts of drugs, what effects it could have on them. We don't know. Because if you just talk to people in general and understand how they rationalize things, how do they come to this opinion? Like Tiffany Henyard. I believe that Tiffany Henyard is actually crazy. There is no way that a person can commit that much fraud and crime and then be mad at others for bringing it up as trouble starters when that person is the catalyst for such troubling behavior. That person has to have a mental disability. That person has to have it. And see, the thing is, some people can mask their mental disabilities. Okay? They can mask it. They can hide it behind their success. Think about Winston Churchill, one of the greatest prime ministers in the 20th century. We think of him now for his valiant efforts in World War II against, Germany and the other powers that be. I believe Japan was on that side. And we think of him as being so vital in that victory for the West and the Allies. But do we know that Winston Churchill was pretty much known to be a functional alcoholic? He's a functional alcoholic, okay? That means he was a bona fide, stomped down drinker, alcoholic, never saw a drink he didn't like. He did it every day, but it didn't stop him from functioning to a certain level. Doja Cat is a functioning artist. Her disability does not stop her from doing well in the private sector. And I mean her alleged disability. I don't know for sure. But it could also indicate when it comes to social skills, interacting with others, Doja Cat just isn't there. And I honestly believe that we have so many men who are trying to engage other people. It could definitely be women. And I'm talking about as far as heterosexual relationships are going on. They may have some problems going on, man, that cannot be quantified. And when we hear certain things like what we hear from Doja Cat and Tiffany Henyard, we should automatically assume that this person has that issue and leave it alone. Not even trying to combat that person or argue with that person. That person, something's wrong with them. The end. That person lives in La La Land. That's the only way you can express it. There is no hope for them. There is no hope ever for them. Get away from them automatically. That person, it has no accountability. That person's delusional. That person's not living in real. They have no way to gauge their own proprioception as to what their difficulties are. That person's crazy. And once we can do that, man, I think things will be a little bit more easier. Men will be a little bit more understanding and not so apathetic towards issues that maybe some women are having. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson. Back at it again. The episode of Celebrity Junk. Just before you do, share a bell. We're out.